Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Get it.
Yep. Welcome to this brand new episode of another City Opinion podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dev, and let's jump right into it. I feel like for a lot of content we have is breaking down and discussing lists that
Uh-huh.
people like to put out. So
Yeah.
we did all types of lists that we done covered, but now Apple decided to do a list of the 100 the 100 greatest albums
Yep.
of all time. I'm not gonna lie, I seen some placements on some of them albums. I'm like, damn, that's very disrespectful for certain albums.
Yeah. It just again, it always fucks me up with where albums are placed. I always see a great album, and then I'll be like, what's in front of it? Like I see a great album like at 38, and I'd be like, what's in front? Just like every list I see. We had the WWE list. Remember, I was mad about the Triple H. Just like once I see you at Triple H chat, I gotta see who in front of it. Who's in front? And so with this Apple list, these shits like it's a downtime in entertainment, I guess. Other than Diddy and Drake, we need something else to talk about. And these lists
Usually, the top tens don't be too terrible. Like usually, it gets for the most part, most of these people that do lists get that correct.
Yeah, but no, this one was Ebro and editors at Apple. Yeah, man, it just
you want me to run down 20? I won't do the full 100, but I'll run down the 20 through 1.
Give 20, yeah, give us 20 through 1. 20 through
1. So 20 to 1. At 20, Pet Sounds, The Beach Boys. At 19, The Chronic, Dr. Dre. 18, 1989, Taylor's version, Taylor Swift. 17, What's Going On, Marvin Gaye. 16, Blue, Joni Mitchell. 15, 21, Adele. They're fucking me up with these numbers. Number albums. 14, Highway 61 Revisited, Bob Dylan. 13, The Blueprint, Jay-Z. 12, OK Computer, Radiohead. 11, Rumors, Fleetwood Mac. At number 10, Lemonade, Beyonce. At number 9, Nevermind, Nirvana. 8, Back to Black, Amy Winehouse. 7, Good Kid, Mad City, Deluxe version, Kendrick Lamar. 6, Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder. 5, Blonde, Frank Ocean. 4, Purple Rain, Prince and the Revolution. 3, Abbey Road, The Beatles. Thriller, Michael Jackson at number 2, and The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill at number 1.
And look.
So Lauryn Hill, they put Lauryn Hill at the number 1.
I feel like it's not a bad answer. It just sounds like a Miseducation being number 1 sounds like a cop-out answer. It's like, can we all agree? We could all agree on this one, right? Type shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I fucking love that album. But for it to be number 1, I don't put any album. There shouldn't be no list with any album with anything coming before Thriller. Ever.
That's understandable.
Thriller should be number 1 on pop, rock, blues, hip hop, R&B, any fucking music album related list you make. By default, Thriller has to be there. So, and that's how they do it. They're like, okay, we put it at number 2 because we know it's the real number 1.
You know, it's crazy. Just scrolling through this, they had Confessions by Usher at 95. God damn, that's disrespectful.
You got
God.
Usher at 95, but you got Good Kid, Mad City in the top 10.
I don't even think that's Kendrick's best album.
bro, it's not even a top 10 rap album out.
You could make a case. It might be 10 albums, but it's not even. It's not Kendrick's best album.
Bro, it's not.
It's not Kendrick's best album.
I love and see these lists always do this to me because it make me feel like I'm hating on shit that I love. But I love these albums, but the placement be fucked up, bro. Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder, one of my fucking favorite albums. Good Kid, Mad City is not better than that. Miseducation is not better than that. I'm sorry. If you gonna put a rap album in the top 10, ain't no way Kendrick should be there over Ye.
Yeah, I don't think Kendrick got some great albums, but I don't think
ain't none of Kendrick albums better than My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You know what's crazy? That I don't think that's Ye's best album.
And I'm about to say,
that's Ye's best.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy ain't even better than College Dropout. It's not better than Late Registration. It's not better than fucking Graduation. Like it's not even. And yo, Graduation is so fucking good. Yo, it's not.
That's what I said. Yeah, Graduation was amazing.
Bro,
I don't know.
I don't want to hate. I don't want to seem like I'm hating.
They put my Dark Twisted Fantasy on there, but again, that's not the best album.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It don't even become about the albums anymore. When I see this list, it's like, let me see how egregious y'all top 10 is, and let me see what y'all put behind that.
Based off this statement on the Apple site, it's basically saying it's based off impact. Is the impact.
And so we're gonna say
assembled with the help of artists and experts is a modern love letter to the records that have shaped the world we live and listen in today. So this by impact. There's a lot of impactful albums that then you gotta
put every album on Ye's catalog in the top fucking 30. And we're gonna talk about impact. If we're gonna talk about impact, and see, I'm doing this, but I don't mean to do this. Good Kid, Mad City was a bigger album than Get Rich or Die Trying?
No.
Impact wise?
No. Impact wise, no.
It wasn't.
And no offense, I love Kendrick. The album's Good Kid, Mad City is not better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
And it's not. It's not. So it's like I started to seem like I'm picking at the shit that I love, but
it's just unfortunate when it's like certain shit that you like and you know
it'd be so egregious. It'd be like, come on now, like, what are y'all doing? That's the shit that be fucking with me. It's like, what are y'all doing? So I be agreeing with the albums. I feel like albums should be there, but the arrangement be wrong all the time. Every time. Every list. Always wrong. And maybe that's what it is with these lists. We ain't gonna navigate it right because it's all perception. It's all a matter of opinion. Nobody is.
I just feel like, I don't know. Because it's like, obviously we know what albums are classics and we can state these albums are classics, and we all have, there's the universal albums that are hits.
Yeah.
And it's like something that we know, even though it's a classic, you might be more lenient to this album versus the other album, and they both classic. Because it's just, the album you fuck with, but
I don't know, bro.
I don't know because awards albums do get nominated for awards, but not everybody not everyone gets the proper treatment when it comes to awards. They'll get the album sales success or like all the other stuff, but sometimes some people don't get the award success that the album should have had.
Right, and it happens all the time.
So there's some people are fortunate to get the award success with the albums, and unfortunately some others are not. Yeah, but I don't know how much of that carries over
Yeah.
into the conversation, but shit, I don't know. The fact that they had Usher at not in the '90s with his with that album is crazy.
Shit.
I don't think there's
Uh,
I don't I
and
don't think
again,
there's that
as
many albums better than that.
and see, this is where we get fucked up at, right? Because it's like, where R. Kelly at?
You know what's crazy? I was gonna say that too. I was gonna put R. Kelly on my list. I was like,
So again, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like we know what he did, but we know what he did. So it's like you can't erase how great the music was.
no, realistically, if you want to do album for album, you gotta give the man the credit. We're just talking the music, and there's not 100
Because
albums than
so
R.
that's
Kelly
what I'm
album.
saying. So when you make these lists, although we agree he a fucking nasty creep, but it becomes a bit contradictory and kind of biased when we know how great of a artist he was. I'm not here to big up R. Kelly, but I'm just saying it's like, we know, like we know.
Yeah, man. I actually I don't know. And I don't, and you know, it's crazy. I'm the 100 list. None of Mariah Carey's album cracked the list, neither.
And so we talk about impact. We had this argument before, but I told you, like, Mariah Carey is one of the most impactful artists to ever fucking touch God's green earth.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, Sabrina was arguing with me. No, she ain't. She has the biggest holiday. She owns Christmas. Like, yeah. So we can't that butterfly era, that 90s era, Mariah was the it girl. She was the Ariana Grande. She was the Taylor Swift. She was the Katy Perry. She was all these hoes. She was the Beyonce. All these hoes wrapped into one.
Mm-hmm.
So with that,
I'm just scrolling through quickly, but yeah, Mariah really did not make the list, which is crazy. She has at least 3 albums that should be in the consideration for consideration of top 100 worthy.
Right. Yeah,
there's not even a Whitney album on the list, but
I don't think Whitney got really a lot of praise for her album. She got more praise for the single.
Yeah, no, her issue is the ability.
Yeah.
Hers is the ability.
Yeah.
But I think her first album could be top 100. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I'm not saying top 10, top 15, but
yeah.
I don't think there's 100 albums better than that.
Yeah.
But like I said, R. Kelly should definitely be on the list.
No. I'm just saying, like, there's gaping holes and shit when it comes to, like, you just remember music and R. Kelly was once, through all the nastiness, he was that guy. So it's just hard to do these lists when it's like we devalue people because of who they are. But
so what would you say was R. Kelly's best album?
My favorite R. Kelly album is TP2. I think that's his best album.
TP2? What you think is the more critically acclaimed considered amongst the fan base?
R.
Think R's the one?
Yeah.
But that man put out, I'm not gonna lie, that's a talented man. It's just unfortunate he did
He's a
what he
creep.
did. But when it comes to the music,
He a creep. He a creep. So, and then again, you know, a lot of albums, I only listen to shit that like just fit me, bro. Like my music selection is very specific to who I am, and so my shit be real biased. Like my shit is definitely biased, and we gonna get into that. But
uh, I'm sorry, yeah, nah, trapped in the closet.
I hated that shit though. That's something
The first few parts was actually good, but then he just kept going.
because I stupid ass kept listening.
But I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the most creative things a
Oh
music
yeah.
artist ever did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that
Definitely.
gave us like that shit was to me. I think that shit was dope.
Yo,
Like,
he gave us a movie.
yeah, and like you know, like a shit. That shit could have really been like on like a Broadway show. Like, you know, that's where you get
Right.
the acting with the singing and stuff like
Right.
that. And that he gave us what, like 20 music videos?
Bro, that
How many
nigga
music
had
videos he gave us for that
I don't
shit?
remember. It was so many of them shits though.
I'm not gonna lie, I stopped after a while. I'm like, yeah, he's overdoing it. And then after like years later, then he gave us like an extra 5 more parts. It's like
Yeah, man.
like an extra 5. But that's probably one of the most creative things I've seen because the first couple of ones was actually good. And it's like the beginning of the story is like you're really
Yeah.
into because you really want to know what the fuck is going on. Like and then it started making left turns after left turns. Like, yo, all right, yeah, this motherfucker is crazy.
Word. This nigga got midgets and shit coming out of places. Michael Jackson a wild boy, bro. But
One of the great talents overall, I think the list is decent. I think the list is decent, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like sometimes, spoiler, I do. You know, people lean to their favorites. I try to be as universal and objective as possible, but I lean to albums I know. But I think that's what some of these people do, or they just put a whole bunch of names in the hat and whoever gets the most, and that's the spot they end up in.
all in favor? All in favor?
And if they feel certain album is too beneath their placement, they keep it pushing. So it's
Right.
like if Thriller ends up in like 97, like, oh no, we can't do that. That's
Right.
disrespectful.
Nah, you can't.
We can't do that one.
People gonna say something about that one. So
Yo, the next one. Oh
yeah.
shit, Confessions. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
That
right.
could be 97.
Right. Definitely sound like that's what they fucking do when they making these lists, because none of it be making sense to me.
And from one list, we're gonna go to another list.
Each his own.
And this is Billboard did their top 15 most scathing diss records of all time. Let me start from 15. I'm gonna go down. At 15, T.I., What Up? What Happening? The Shorty Low did. Actually, I enjoyed that record. I fuck with that record. Number 14, Roxanne Shante, Roxanne's Revenge. Number 13, Eminem, Nail in the Coffin. At 12, Camron, Dear Stan. At number 11, Eazy-E, Real Motherfucking G's.
That's my shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I say. But this record, that's one of this record that you can really like bump.
Yeah, I fucking love that song.
That's a great record. All about the peace, but that at that time, that was a great record.
Nah, that shit's still hard.
Of course. That was just a great beat, great,
Ain't broke a law in your life, but every time you yap your laugh about the guns and knives, y'all that niggas was going crazy on that shit. Well, it's
that's it. That was it. Dope record. At number 10, Remy Ma, Sheether.
Boo, ass song. That song sucks.
But scathing, I guess. So it was disrespectful. So that's why they.
Okay. All right.
placement because you gotta look at the word and it
The
says
wording,
scathing.
right? Yes,
It says,
right.
it says scathing.
True. Save yourself with bullshit words like that.
At number 9, Common, the bitch in you. They got the shit kind of crossed out, so I'm assuming that's what.
Yeah.
At
That's when
number,
he dissed Ice Cube, right?
was it?
Who was he dissing back then?
He got into it with West Side Connection. You know.
Okay, yeah. So I knew it was them niggas.
Now
Yeah,
that's when he
yeah.
got into it with them because that's when they was doing what's his name, Mac 10 Cube and them.
And Dub C.
They was doing their thing, and then Common came out and was like shitting on their style of rap, and that's when they got their little. At number 8, 50 Cent, Back Down.
That's my shit too.
At number 7, which is I guess Drake, Family Matters.
Ow.
I don't know. And Scathing.
Yeah, that's soft ass record.
Scathing. At number 6, Nas, Ether, which is crazy.
I thought that was number 1.
That should be at least top 5 guaranteed. At number 5, Kendrick Lamar, Meet the Grams. At number 5. At number 4, Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
Right.
At number 3, Jay-Z, Super Ugly.
That was not even the going.
But that's what they got. Scathing, number 3. At number 2, Pusha T, The Story of Adidon. And of course, number 1, which is the greatest diss record of all time, Tupac, Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
number 1. To me, it's number 1 on all.
Yeah.
Scathing or not, it's number 1. But
Hit 'Em Up and Ether is very close in 1 to me. I'm not mad at it. I wouldn't argue it either. It being number 1. I just think it should be, when it comes to the top 3, Hit 'Em Up or Ether. I mean, yeah, Ether, and then 3rd, No Vaseline. I think those are like Scathing.
You know what I'm saying? By the words that they use are
the
most disrespectful disrespect.
Yeah. So I think No Vaseline is in 3rd behind Ether and Hit 'Em Up. I'm not mad at that list. But the Scathing thing, it gives credit to Bad Records, because I'm sorry that Sheether record was ass. So I don't care how nasty or disrespectful it is, it still got to be a good record to even be on any list.
Yeah, like Ether, not in the top 5. It is crazy for them to even think about.
Bro, Ether is top 3. And again, did they have Real Motherfucking G's on there? You said
Real Motherfucking G's was Real Motherfucking G's was number 11.
And they didn't even have Clapback on there. Come on, man. No, Nigga had Clapback. Come on, man. You know this list is trash. I ain't mad at the number 1. Mad at the number 1. Number 1 is good. If it ain't Hit 'Em Up,
but it's Ether. Just like I'm trying to think.
Disrespectful records. Just nasty disrespectful.
I was saying, I'm surprised they got Roxanne's Revenge, but they didn't put KRS-One The Bridge is Over. But it wasn't. That's not really a skate. It's a good diss record, but it's not skating.
Yeah. What about Camron's? He had Max B on it.
I know what you're talking about. Dissing Hove.
Yeah, Dissing Hove.
What the fuck is the name of that shit?
What fucking? That's his best diss record. Like, with Max B on the hook.
Yeah, now I remember that one. Cam Hove diss. I hear the beat.
Yeah, I got it in my head.
The beat is in my head. I hear Max B.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You hear Max B.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you gotta love it. That's a disrespectful record. That's a slaving record. Like,
You know, it's funny. Someone was just playing that shit the other day. That's why I was like, I know what you're talking about. Somebody was literally just playing that shit the
nothing
other day.
loving,
He's like,
nothing but
how can you in New York with open toe sandals on?
her.
Open toe sandals.
Then you got the shine clappers on and shit.
He
But
said jeans, open toe sandals. That's the one where he said he liked the cigarette
yeah,
logo.
Joe the Cowboy. Say he look like Joe the Cowboy and shit.
Cameron's always been a comedian. Like his dad has always been funny.
No, always been a clown. Always been a clown. And he a nigga like he's one of those niggas. It's hard to get him mad. Like he going when you get mad, he just turn up 10. Like you mad? Like he did Bill O'Reilly. You mad, Fro? You mad, doggy? Like, and they just had him in doing the Diddy shit, the pink power.
Yeah, I'm about to get some cheeks after this.
Yeah, I'm about to get some cheeks after
Give
this.
us the drink and then showed it off. Like, yeah, look, my drink.
So I think Cam should have been on this list with that. The Sheeta shit just trash, bro. That shit is weak. That's a weak ass song.
Well, I guess it meets the criteria of scathing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but see, I just have if you gonna say shit scathing, cool, but that don't get you a pass for being a bad record though. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, regardless of how disrespectful it is, it still has to be a good record.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, you can't just sell a record. And again, this is me telling people how to put together their list. But I'm just saying, like, when I think about that, it's scathing, but it's also like these records were so disrespectful, but so good. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, but that's my approach to everything. I don't be thinking about thinking like these editors. I be feeling like, we need to be in these rooms and shit, man, because it's just like people that know ain't.
We gotta do our own panels. We gotta do like our own panels. We get together and we do our own lists and make.
But half the people we know don't know shit either, so they ain't gonna do nothing but make me mad.
Oh yeah, man! It'll gain some traction. Somebody will put something crazy on the list, but we should do what.
Because we record, all they gonna see me is cursing people out. Man, shut your dumb ass up. Yeah. Who invited this nigga?
Yeah, that could be a special show we do. Just
remember how MTV used to do the top
best
10
rapper
rappers,
alive
best rapper alive shit.
Oh, they used to do hottest rapper of the year. The hottest rapper of the year.
I used to love that shit, man.
Yeah.
I used to.
We could,
might be
a lane for that. We might.
I used to look forward to that. They don't do that no more. Maybe we got to bring that back.
Yeah, man. We get together and we
had a round table. I like that aspect, like round table. So niggas be like, "What are you talking about?"
And just give it a name and do it. And doesn't necessarily. It doesn't necessarily have to be too long. We could just record some of the process.
No, it don't.
And edit it out, and as long as we give them like the criteria, we don't have to show them the full. We could show them the full process, but
right.
We don't have to show them the full process.
No, for real. I like that though. We need to bring some of that energy back. I feel like editorial and media is missing that.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
but then everybody bitches though. It's like everybody be trying to kiss everybody's ass, and so if you don't put him, it's like, oh, these niggas don't like him. Like, no, nigga, he just ain't it. But it's like, fuck them niggas. We ain't never doing shit with them niggas. Them C2 niggas, they be hating.
But for the most part, our list won't be straight blasphemy unless it's like some outrageous. Like we did. Remember what was it? We did the top 20 wackest rappers.
Yeah.
We did. That list was a little. You know what I'm trying to say? That list was a little out of.
Yeah.
I forgot about that list. We did top 20 wackest rappers.
Right. People, you can feel offended about that. Like.
But other than that,
we ain't shitting on nobody. We just saying who these out of 10 based on this criteria. Like, and they wouldn't be shitting on nobody. Mm-hmm. Let's do that, John. Let's get Troy. Let's get a few other hip hop heads.
Get my man Drew, man.
Get Drew in there so Drew could talk to himself out loud
Mhm.
and curse us all out and call us bitches and motherfuckers.
But it's not really a music topic, but music is involved. Trump was recently in the Bronx doing a rally for his 2024
Yeah, Chef
campaign.
G out
And
there
he brought out rapper Chef G and
and
Sleepy
Sleepy
Hollow.
Hollow.
And he let them speak to they spoke to the crowd, and the crowd went crazy.
He said, nigga Trump said, I like your teeth. I want that for me. Like, because Sleepy Hollow got their own big ass max, big ass veneers and shit, look like two teeth, look like a mouth guard. Trump is like, Sleepy, he sound like a fucking wrestling announcer. Sleepy Hollow. Like, and these two goofy ass niggas make America great again, and they just look stupid as hell. But I enjoyed it. I wish I would have known, because I would have went. That's not too far away from me. And where the tennis center where we host our program is in Katona Park. Like, that's where we play at. So I didn't even know. If I would have known, I would have made sure I made my business to be over there. You probably see my black ass in there with a "Make America Great Again" head on, like. Cause that's my, that's the president, man. Sleepy Joe got to go.
Shit, somebody about to be president.
I mean, it's rally time though. You know what I'm saying? Trump going where the people's at. He like, yo, I'm going to the Bronx. I gotta go where the core at. I need to go where the heart of New York is. He like, I gotta go to the boogie down. Although most of them motherfuckers probably was from Westchester and Upper New York, but
It's crazy. Yeah, that's the first season. Fuck that. We out to the Bronx.
Yeah, we're going to the Bronx. Bring them out. They were all out there deep as hell and shit. Like, one many colored folks, and around that area, Katona Park, you see a lot of Muslims. You see a lot of Hispanic people, a lot of black people, and so it was a lot of white folks at the rally. So it's like they ain't around. They fucking not around here, because I'm around here and I don't see them on the record. But they came out for Trump, so Trump bring the people out, man. Trump 2025, right? 2025?
2024.
2024, correct.
The elections, election day is in November. See, I gotta reactivate my voter status. They got me as inactive.
Oh, really? Because you ain't vote last year? Last time?
Yeah, I guess the one time I voted, but I didn't vote for a while, and they said I'm inactive, so I gotta reactivate my shit.
Last time you voted was Obama first go around?
Second go around. Unfortunately, Obama's first go around, I wasn't 18 yet.
Okay.
I wasn't 18 for
Well,
Obama. I wasn't 18.
That was my first vote, Obama. The first round. That's when I was able to
I turned 18 in 2009, so yeah, I missed out on that one. But for the second, who he went against? Oh, it was Obama versus Mitt Romney the second time.
Yeah.
So that one I voted. And it's crazy. I'm registered to vote in White Plains, so it's like
I was too.
That's what my shit comes out to, is in White Plains.
Yeah, I got it. My change last.
I gotta reactivate my status, and then I got a chances. If not, I gotta go all the way over there to vote. Come back.
Go to the town hall and shit right there where right by where Walmart.
No, it's crazy. They didn't give me the town hall. They gave me the shit. It's like fake going to Ferris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where they placed me at.
Oh, wow.
They placed me out the way.
I used to have to vote at the city hall.
I wish I registered there, but when I went to vote, I had to go if you was going towards the Ferris ball court, some shit in the cut on the side. See, I forgot how to walk the Ferris, so I can't really describe where that shit at right now.
Yeah. And White Plains is changing a lot of shit, so it's probably not the same route anyway and shit.
But that's where I had to go to vote. I went, voted, and just dipped.
Well, like my John's guy Diddy say, vote or die, you know what I'm saying? Vote or die.
Take that. But that's it's been a theme of music and conversation. Let's get into one of the biggest music artists in the world, Nicki Minaj, out doing her tour, ended up,
Mhm.
briefly getting arrested. She was free within, you know, in a good amount of speedy time, but
But they
she
said she
was,
had drugs.
they found marijuana
Mhm.
in one of the bags. They said it was her bag, but she said it wasn't her bag, but they
Yeah.
found marijuana in one of the bags.
And where was she at? What country she
Um,
was in?
I'm not sure if it was in the same vehicle that she was in,
Uh-huh.
but they had found a little marijuana on the bags, and I don't know. I know they're celebrities and everything. They get a little more leeway to do shit out these places compared
Yeah.
to regular people. But this is me going to these other people's places.
Your ass be locked up.
Man, I ain't doing anything. Shit, I ain't going to bag. I'm just go there, get some cheap clothes and that shit, and then I'm leaving. Leave
No,
the
but
state that I came in.
I think a lot of times though, I'm not saying not saying Nicki Minaj is guilty of this, but a lot of times us as Americans, we are arrogant when we go to other countries and we do shit that will be acceptable in our country, and we don't do our due diligence and just check it like the
Yeah,
way the
they probably and them being celebrities and having money and
yeah
power, they probably a little more comfortable. Like
right.
just leave it there.
I just think we when you go to these different countries and shit, especially going for business, you just gotta learn, just gotta study up a little bit on the law of the land and just making sure you like don't do like little shit just to keep you out the way and shit. Because again, like you said, for a regular person, it'd be fucked up, but for them as celebrities, they think like, well, I'm not gonna be mingling with people. I'm going coming and going. I got security. Like we moving like moving like the SWAT and shit and moving like the president, but we get ourselves caught into some fucked up situations over what we consider minute, but in other countries are major things and shit. So I'm happy Nicki is free, but I just feel like Americans sometimes we get ourselves caught up in dumb shit when we go over to these countries, functioning like Americans and not being not educating ourselves on the laws of the land wherever country we in.
But yeah, man, they get but yeah, it was just, minor thing, and then a whole bunch of her fans. Unfortunately, one of the shows got canceled.
Yeah,
So a lot of fans was upset, but a lot of fans also went to her hotel and was like, "Free Nikki," and was
right.
showing her love and support out there.
Yeah.
But at least
Shout out
she's
to Nicki.
good. She's still continuing her tour, but
Hopefully she could, make up that date for the
I
fans.
think in the video where she was saying that she said she was gonna make it up to them, that
Okay.
like in the video where she was showing all the fans showing the love and support, she said like they're gonna come back to the country and just
Yeah,
do another show.
got it. That's what's up.
Fans deserve it.
Definitely.
It hasn't, we had the COVID year, so a lot of more artists are doing their world tours, and it's been a while since certain artists have been in certain countries and doing
Yeah,
shows in certain countries. It's been a
that's a
while.
fact.
So they look, and Nicki being one of the biggest artists, they're
Yeah, fans looking
pretty
forward
sure they're
to it.
looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Um, so one minor controversy. There was a few incidents at this year's Cannes Film Festival. Well, just that whole event, we had a few things going on. Kelly
Right.
Rowland got into it with security,
Yeah.
and then that same security guard got into it with like another actress who had like a face of Jesus on her dress
Yeah.
and thing, and then at a party that's like like an after party or some shit or offshoot party or some shit. Tiger Travis Scott got into some shit, or
Hmm.
there's a lot going on out there. But I don't know. Do you think the security guard was going a little too all of her job. She got into 2 separate incidents.
I mean, so I saw the video. It sounded like it looked like Kelly Rowland was like telling her to stop pushing me, stop touching me, like she was trying to move her along. And so I think she was doing a little bit too much because it wasn't like Kelly was stopping. Kelly was talking and walking, but I guess she wasn't like
walking fast enough.
fast enough for the lady.
Mhm.
And so Kelly said something to her like, "Okay, I got it," and then she continued doing what she was doing as people were talking to her, and the lady is like doing that little nudge and shit, like, "Okay, go, oh, okay." And that's when Kelly like, "Bitch, stop touching me! I'm moving. Stop touching me. I'm going." Like, and so to me, that's one isolated incident because I feel like the lady like doing her job. They probably tell her like, don't let people stand too long. You got to keep them moving. You got to keep them moving along. You got to keep the crowd short. But then for her to get in another incident, like, what you got going on? Like,
I don't. I guess I don't know what their rules is when it comes to like religious figures. But
yeah,
it's like that's part of like the dress design. So it's like they for women that go to these like type of events and stuff like that, they wear them big ass dresses where
yeah,
they showcase it, and then they'll have either 2, 3 people holding the end while they walk,
right,
or
right,
like stuff like that. So it's like, or they slightly drag it on the carpet.
yeah. And again, they go to these just like the Met. They go to these big film festivals, these big festivals to make a fashion statement.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, so they do shit like this on purpose. So, like, you would expect that. And I think again, as long as you're not mocking another religion, I don't see anything wrong with having a religious figure. So, God forbid, if you were Jewish and your dress had the big Star of David on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you were fucking Muslim and you had Muhammad on your dress or a suit or some shit, like, I feel like as long as it's not shitting on another religion, like if you, God forbid, you had Jesus as a fucking homosexual or something, then it's like, okay, you're mocking someone's religion. And then for them to say something like, okay, you can't do that. But for somebody to not be able to represent their beliefs, regardless of the event, I think that's kind of fucked up. But again, if these are the rules that she's been set to follow, it's like, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing what they tell me. I'm sorry. Like, that's what they tell me. They told me to move y'all along. They told me this and that. Like, they told me they be on the lookout for this type of shit. So I get it, but it's like you just gotta play it by ear, especially after you have one incident. Then it's like, okay, I don't want no more shit. I gotta chill out.
And then, final but not least, Travis got mad because the DJ shouted out Tiger during this party, and all hell broke loose.
Is that the same party where he turned off Sexy Red music?
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't think so.
Because there's a video going around where Sexy Red was playing her new shit, and this nigga Travis was like, "We ain't playing that shit," and cut it off. Like, he was smiling at it, he was like acting like he was fake rocking, and then he cut that shit off. So I don't know what Travis on. I didn't even know, him and Tiger had a beef. Like, what's the beef?
Oh, that's it. The Sexy Red shit was like 7 months ago.
Oh, okay. But what's the beef between Tiger and Travis?
I think the only common denominator is Kylie.
Oh yeah, right. True.
That's the only common
True.
denominator.
I forgot about Tiger and Kylie. I forgot about that shit. It seemed like so long ago.
Yeah, but that's the only. I'm not saying that's the reason for the issue, but on the outside looking in, that's the only thing.
Yeah, that when you look at you look at the 100 degrees of separation and shit. That's the only thing that I see.
They both music artists.
I ain't never seen them do nothing or diss each other.
Yeah, I'm saying Oh, to my knowledge, I don't really listen
To
to
my right. To my
I don't
knowledge.
really listen to something like that. They could be subbing each other
Yeah.
for all we know, but
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of when I connecting the two. That's the only thing I could think of. But teachers, oh, it was a wild night at Cane's, man. Why everybody just didn't chill out and go get some chicken? Ain't it's hosted by Raising Cane's?
you know.
Oh, ain't the same.
Yeah. But Raising Cane's, I enjoyed their food.
Have you ever? I've never had Raising Cane's before.
There's one on
Where's-
42nd Street.
Okay, I never had it before, but I've heard about it.
Well, there's the one in the
Yeah.
Times Square area. I'm not gonna say 42nd. I don't know.
That area, right?
It's exactly 42nd, but in that
Yeah,
that area.
Times
It's
Square
good.
area. Yeah, I've never had it before, but I see a lot of people talking about it. So I want to give me some. They about to open a Chick-fil-A in the Bronx. Over there by Bay Plaza and shit. So niggas going crazy over that. Although I think Chick-fil-A is overrated.
Chick-fil-A is cool. It's cool. They got,
I-
but it's the sauce. They got their own sauce. So
Yeah, because I'll take a Popeye's chicken sandwich over a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
ooh man, that might ruffle some chicken feathers.
I'm just saying that Popeye's chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich. Shit, I'll take a Wendy's chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich, over Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Low key, not to be getting off topic. Low key, Wendy's out of like the power of 3 fast food burger places: McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. I honestly feel like Wendy's make the best food out of the 3. I think they nuggets are better. I think they burgers are better. They make the better chicken sandwich. And they got the fucking Frosty.
Wendy's always been Wendy's had a burger. I forgot what it was. But that shit was good.
They got the Dave Double, the Dave Triple. They got the
that triple, yeah, that triple.
Bro, man, that shit had you so fucking full, bro. That Dave Triple, man. I be feel like I'm gluttonous when I do like going to get a triple. But nigga, you going to get them spicy chicken sandwiches or some spicy nuggets, bro, and a chocolate Frosty. I'm telling you, I fuck with McDonald's fries. I fuck with the Whopper. But as a whole,
I want to say, yeah, fries, McDonald's got it. When it comes to fries, McDonald's
ain't even a question. Ain't even a question. By a landslide, like landslide. But when it comes as a whole, Wendy's number 1 to me. That's just me. That's my hot take.
So you got Wendy's overall, got the overall package.
Wendy's got the overall best out of the.
I haven't had Wendy's in a while. I might give Wendy's a try.
I haven't had Wendy's.
It's not really. I think there's a Wendy's near in Queens, but there's not really no Wendy's near me.
Yeah, the closest Wendy's to me is like Westchester Square. It's not a lot of Wendy's around. And that's like fucking 8 stops on the 6 train. Like, so
there's a Wendy's right there in Queens. There's one stop on the train for me.
And the silent sleeper is, although people say it's nasty, niggas be hate. But ain't nothing like some White Castle burgers.
Yeah, that's the closest Wendy's here. That's the closest Wendy's to me is one train stop away.
Yeah.
In Queens.
Okay.
First stop in Queens. By the train.
Yeah, ain't no Wendy's around me. I gotta travel to get to Wendy's. Shout out to
White Castle. They're all over the place. Downtown, the west side.
Yeah, not in the city though. Not in the Bronx. They ain't everywhere in the Bronx.
There's one.
Fucking Burger King and McDonald's, they every 2 blocks.
Yeah, there's a Wendy's in Uptown. You got one Wendy's in the Bronx.
Westchester Square.
I know. That's a lot. That's one Wendy's.
Yeah, in Westchester Square. You gotta travel to that motherfucker. And like
that's just one Wendy's. What the fuck I got out there? McDonald's?
McDonald's. It's a bunch of McDonald's, bunch of Burger King, a bunch of Domino's, a bunch of Little
a whole bunch of
Caesars,
small businesses,
and a bunch of fucking KFCs, Kennedy Fried.
Yo, that's because I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, only one.
Yeah. Westchester Square.
Let's see. I'm gonna put McDonald's in the map and let's see.
Bro, that shit gonna come up every 2 blocks.
Holy shit.
Bro, the McDonald's is everywhere.
You know what's crazy? Y'all already got 4.
What's that?
Yeah. Bronx only got 4 McDonald's.
Shit, I got 2 of them near me.
So I guess this map is saying closest to me. Only
Because
4 popping up on the map.
Bro, it's 2 right next to me in Hunts Point.
So yeah, they probably not showing all of them. It's just showing the ones that's closest to me in the Bronx.
All I know when it comes to Wendy's, it ain't a lot of them around, bro. We gotta go to Westchester Square to get to Wendy's. They not around like that. Burger King, that shit on every other corner. Domino's, on the corner. Little Caesar, everywhere. It's barely even any fucking Pizza Huts. But you get a lot of motherfucking Kennedy Fried. It's a lot of Chinese restaurants. And it's a lot of El Valle, which is like the Spanish rice and beans and chicken joint, like those little spots.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of those. But yeah, Wendy's ain't. But shout out to Wendy's, man. That's my favorite out of the fast food burger places. And in the close fourth, a reminder, White Castle is a hidden gem that people be sleeping on.
I'm talking White Castle, but for some small ass burger,
bro, you get that 4 and fries, boy, that 4-piece cheeseburger with some jalapeno cheese, bro. That should be on 10. What was we talking about again?
we was talking about the
Caves.
Was Caves Film Festival. Then you started talking
yeah,
about
bro, Razor Cave. niggas went on the fast food tyrant and shit. Fast food tangent, but yeah. Shout out to the Caves Film Festival. But shout out to Razor Caves too.
Shout out to all. Now let's get into some celebrity stuff. Kim K and Kanye's daughter, North, their oldest daughter, just performed. Was it the 30-year anniversary of Lion King?
Yep.
30-year anniversary of Lion King.
They had Jason Weaver there. They had the original cast singing and shit.
Which I don't understand. I feel like it has got that her performance has gotten mixed reviews. It's like there are people supporting it and some people that feel like because this is who's her parents was
nepotism. Nepotism. So what people are saying is, right, 2 things. There was an audition for it, right? So in this audition, there were kids that done many Broadway shows. They, had the resume that will put them in this, that give them the opportunity to perform in this 30-year Lion King event or whatever. And then, because there was one of the parents whose child made it to the top 2, I saw it on TikTok. So she was stating like it was between her daughter, and another little boy and shit. And then that's right before the final audition, they were like, a celebrity child has been brought up, and so they're trying to figure out what celebrity child. Boom, it's North. They do the audition, and the mom is like, by far, North was the most inexperienced, untrained singer, like untrained everything. She couldn't sing, she couldn't dance. Whereas you have these 2 kids who are well versed in doing shows similar to this. So they were highly upset. And then the costume, allegedly, this is what's alleged. if you ever seen The Lion King on Broadway, they wear a lot of like paint and stuff like to make it look very indigenous to African culture. Mm-hmm. North went up there looking like fucking Big Bird with the yellow.
Yeah, but that's the color of Simba Mufasa.
Yeah, but
that's their color.
But there was a costume that she's supposed to wear, and therefore they're saying that North being her and her parents being who they are, allowed North to wear this outlandish big yellow fur coat with these big yellow fur boots, shorts on, and go out there and pretty much make a mockery of the performance, where it's like these kids that were actually experienced, that deserve this opportunity because this is their career and they work towards opportunity like this. And so a lot of people are like, it's unfair to these kids who've actually trained and worked to get an opportunity like this and have a child like North, nepotism, where she hasn't trained. She's just Northwest Kim K and Kanye West's daughter. She can't sing, she can't dance, but she gets a stage like that solely because of nepotism.
Yeah, man. And her part was small. It was minor. It was just a part,
It was small. A small part is a big moment.
Yeah, small part, big moment. But again, I get they chasing their career. That's what they want to do, whatnot. But will we be saying about the 30th anniversary?
Not the way we're talking about it now.
Well, yeah. So it's like it served its purpose.
Yeah. And I think the people
the
people that ran it knew what they were doing.
I'm pretty sure North wants to do that too. I think she wants to be entertaining wise.
Yeah, like, she definitely was. She definitely do. I think so. I think she wants to be an entertainer. But again, it's like you only get these opportunities because of your parents. Nepotism. Like you don't have the experience and the talent at this moment to be on a show like this.
Yeah, maybe it definitely played a role, maybe it definitely played a role, but again, they wanted to add some, wanted to add something to the show. It was like to give the show more a spark, like, yo, look, boom. And North is one of the more popular children. Obviously, we know who her parents are, but child-wise, that's one of the more popular children.
And like you said, you were able to grab more eyes with North being a part of it. Let's be honest. Like, I don't think, although, people will pay homage and say, oh, it's great to see it, but we wouldn't be talking about it this way without North being a part of it. So it's like, it's the good and bad, the good, take the good with the bad. But I'm pretty sure the producers knew like this was going to be a big moment. Let's get North on it. Like,
yeah, they knew what they was doing.
Yeah. But a lot of people just say like, North is just doing whatever the hell she want, and her parents and family just using their power to take opportunities away from kids that actually deserve it.
They did what they did with their lives to grant North that opportunity.
And that's my whole thing. It's like, bro, I'm not against nepotism, bro, because if I was in an opportunity like that, who ain't gonna use their influence for that betterment of their child or the betterment of their family? Fucking the world is built like this, bro. Like the powerful people do it. Like
it's all within. They keep it in the family. So
yeah, exactly. Like
if one person can't do it, their brother take over.
Yeah, exactly.
The uncle take over. The pastor take over. Like,
and it's passed down through the lineage.
The kids are old enough to so in the midst of the kids not being old enough to see an uncle, a cousin, brother, a father,
until the next generation is ready, and then it continues on. So I ain't mad.
I just think when it comes to it, as long as everyone gets everyone gets a fair. It's supposed to be like a fair shot, like.
And that's what they said. It wasn't a fair shot.
So that's their argument. It wasn't a fair shot, but
because it's like if we look at the audition tapes between the three kids, North is the by far the worst out of the three kids, performance wise. But who's going to bring more eyes to our show? Who's going to, put the spotlight on our show? And ultimately, it's like, you got to take. It's like the game of, well, these kids are probably more talented, but do they have the following? North ain't as talented.
And I'm pretty sure it may look that way, but I'm pretty sure they had this plan for a while. It's not like, oh, they just called her up right before, like, hey, just bring on North.
Well, that's how these parents made it seem like they went through these.
We know damn well it's not.
We went through all these auditions, and the Kardashian family was never a part of it. And then when they got to the bottom, that's when like North was in the audition room. It's like, when did she get here? Like, she didn't go through the round of 50 like everybody else. Like,
yeah, she went through the smaller rounds. They like I said, like they organized it where it's like she ain't gonna do the whole American Idol. Everybody can show up during the day.
Right.
Once we get our crop of who we like and thing, then we'll throw her in the pool and we'll see where she places after that.
Right. And you can't expect her to be in line and shit waiting with y'all like,
yeah,
I'm gonna get my opportunity.
Your Kim K gonna be sitting right next to her waiting for her daughter.
Right.
Come on, let's be realistic now.
Sit next to y'all in the waiting room and shit like, oh, I'm so nervous for my daughter. Like,
yeah, you're about to have a whole regular conversation with Kim K. Wow, yeah, all waiting for your kids. Come on, just be realistic.
Yeah.
Again, they did what they did to grant their children the opportunities. I'm pretty sure all parents in the same position would do what they do to grant their children their opportunities. It's just part of the game.
Again, any opportunity I have or come across that it can better my family, better my child, better my peoples, I'm gonna go with it. That just is what
and
it
just
is.
Helps North, who her parents are. She's on the song with her pop. She's doing her social media thing, so she's gaining her own viewers. Even though
she definitely
probably view her because who her parents are, but she's doing her own thing.
North had the biggest record on Kanye West's last album.
Yeah, to me, I think that I didn't even hear the album yet. I told you I was going to listen to it. I'm going to eventually listen to it, but to me, I thought that song was very catchy. her verse wasn't the best, but it was catchy.
Hey, bro, I use that line. I don't know if I told you, like, that's one of the call and responses that I use with my kids in program. Like, that's something I use every day. It's your bestie, Miss Westie. I use that to get their attention. Like, that's the influence she got. So it's like, I'm not gonna knock it because I understand the power of influence, and she has that. And so when it comes to business, sometimes you got to make a business move.
Yeah. And again, 30-year anniversary, you gotta add some type of spark to it. It's like, oh shit, who?
North was there. Shout out to North, man. A lot of people mad, but shout out to North.
Shout out to North and shout out to the kids that felt like they missed out on the opportunity. Don't worry.
Because I saw the audition tape and these kids were talented, and I'm sure other opportunities will come.
I'll get your opportunity.
Yeah.
It's just, and plus, either way, she had a moment. There's still other kids that still participated and had their moments.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the kids. Keep pushing and chasing your dreams.
Big facts.
One of our big documentaries, we just had a whole conversation about fast food. And then one of the bigger documentaries when we were younger was Super Size Me.
Mm-hmm.
The man responsible for Super Size Me has passed away. Morgan Spurlock passed away with a battle of cancer.
Damn.
Unfortunately, R.I.P. to him. But he kind of changed the game. He changed McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't never had a Super Size Me meal. I just want to try it one time, but it's like, damn, that shit. He made that shit obsolete.
Yeah.
Even though fast food not really good for you, some will say he took it to the extreme, eating that shit every day.
But he took it to the extreme and he forced fast food to have healthier options.
Which is nothing wrong.
Like,
There's nothing wrong with that. But I get in hindsight, just think about it, I get it. There's some people that just eat that shit every day. Like they don't give a fuck. They eat that
yo,
shit every
not
day.
to like shit on nobody, and I'm pretty sure she don't see this episode or watch our podcast. But I have a family where they literally eat McDonald's every day.
Oh, you got a family member that eats.
Yo, every day. Dinner, McDonald's, every day. I'd be like, yo.
Shit, man, you know it's crazy. McDonald's, you balling.
Word, cause that shit ain't cheap.
Shit, McDonald's, you know it's crazy. For over the years, other than the dollar menu, McDonald's never been cheap.
No, it hasn't.
It has never been
But
cheap.
we just always stuck to the dollar menu and shit.
Yeah, because you're not trying to, you're not trying to spend too much money. But damn, I'm just thinking about it. Like, you could go back in the day, like, yo, such and such was cheap and this and that. But shit, McDonald's
Nah,
was never cheap.
nah, it wasn't. But they had those cheap options and shit. And now, Dory, I get him McDonald's on Fridays and shit. But I be using all the little, $1 Fridays, and I be having like the app. So I
Yeah,
be
if you use
getting
the app, you
coupons.
get. If you use that, I be slacking not using the app. But when you use the app, you get a whole bunch of like
Yeah. So
stuff.
I don't be spending no money because I use everything through the app and shit. Like with the coupons and the rewards and all the shit they be having, and dollar Fridays and shit. So I don't really be spending nothing when I buy Dory and McDonald's, but I know somebody that eat that shit every day, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy. That movie, that movie came out. That documentary came out 20 years ago. This month, May 7th, 2004. So it's been 20 years since that. 20 years and 3 weeks since that movie actually came out. But no RP to him. Changed the game. How better fast food is fast food ain't really good for us, but help
Yeah.
change it where it's like they actually put some effort in making it more of a good
Yeah.
choice to
Yeah,
eat.
they giving you different
Give us
healthier options. Yeah,
alternative
exactly. So
instead
it
of
did.
killing us fast.
Right. So it did force the fast food industry to make a change, and I think
So
that was
RP
the
him, may
point.
he
So
rest in peace, condolences
yep.
to his family, friends, and loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
But, mhm. Camron, I know we spoke about the interview. He actually spoke about the interview. We talked about his viral interview last week's pod, but he basically said they actually called him to speak about Diddy. So his response is basically, y'all called me to talk about the bullshit, so I'm gonna give y'all the bullshit.
And that sounds about right. Like,
And that's the stance he took. So he's like, you ain't gonna call me for nothing else, you gonna call me for this? All right, here we go.
so yeah, and then you look at it like Cam makes it like with the pod. Cam has made himself one of the biggest faces in hip hop sportcasting and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Mason shit. So it's like y'all niggas don't call me for nothing else, and y'all got to know the person y'all talking to. Cam is a spiteful nigga. Y'all don't call me for nothing else. I got a lot of good shit going on. I've been on the right, straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying? I'm changing my image, not really changing my image, but I got some good shit going on. And y'all don't call me to talk to me about none of that, but y'all want to come talk to me about Diddy as if every nigga in the rap business is friends and
Know
shit.
him or best of
Yeah,
friends.
like, so it's like, okay, y'all calling me with some bullshit. I'm coming exactly with what y'all asked for, and that's some bullshit. And I expected nothing less from Cam, because again, if any other rapper was to come out there, they'd be like, especially if you got a lot of other shit going on and you don't call me for nothing else, but it's like, I don't want to talk to you about all the good shit you're doing. I want to talk about the bad shit this man is doing, and that's Diddy. I'd be like, bro, why am I here? Stop asking me about that man.
Yeah. And they should know about him and dealing with media in general.
Right. So
Right.
y'all seen him in action already when it comes to dealing with media and these news outlets. Y'all know what type of time he on. So and then that's just they get the black, the black woman to interview him and shit. So it's like, yeah, get the hip hop artist with get the sister to interview her. Shit's like, yeah, I'm gonna be on bullshit today. So rightfully so, Cam.
Yeah. Straight, simple. Camron's is he just be chilling.
And he the
Like,
same way every time.
yeah.
You know what you get from Cam. So
Cameron's officially 3-0 against the news.
yeah, definitely undefeated.
The Bill O'Reilly one. And then there's the other one when he talked about which the other one when they asked him what he will do. There was a serial killer that lived right next to
Yeah.
him. That one, and then this newest one.
They're like, Cam, you ain't gonna say nothing. He's like, no, I just moved. I ain't no snitch.
Yeah.
Cam, a funny nigga, man.
Camera, man. All right, let's get into our closing segment of the night. And so the list. How many you did with your list, Dev?
I did 10.
Okay, all right. So I did 10. Because usually, sometimes we do 20, but I did 10. I did a 10. A list of 10. So we, put together our 10 greatest albums of all time.
Yep. And again, very biased. Just so y'all know, going into it. So there's no misunderstandings. I put what I like. I put a lot of albums that shaped my listening ears. I put the albums that I still listen to regularly. And so fuck you if you don't agree with my list. It's my list. So I'll just say it like that. These are albums that I still play. Like I still love, that never lose replay value with me. And
yeah, I'm sticking with my list too. I'm sticking with my list.
It's just what it is for me. So these are my top 10 albums ever.
So we'll both do 10 to 5. Well, 10 to 6, then 5 to 1.
Okay.
So I'm giving my 10 to 6 first, or you want to give your 10 to 6 first?
I'll go with my 10 to 6 first. All right.
All right. What's your 10 to 6?
So at number 10, the greatest rapper of all, himself, Hove. And at 10, I have Jay-Z's The Black Album.
You know what's crazy? That's my number 10 as well.
Okay.
That's crazy. That is my number 10. I'm sorry, I spoiled my number 10, but I really have Jay-Z's Black Album as my number 10.
So number 10 on my list is Jay-Z, The Black Album. At 9, I have Ready to Die, Biggie.
Okay.
At 8, I got The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. 7, Graduation. And number 6, another Kanye West, My Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's my number 6.
Okay. No, it's crazy. At number 10, I have Jay-Z, The Black Album. At number 9, I did The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill at 9.
Okay.
At 8, I went Late Registration.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
At 7, Back to Back, Graduation.
Okay.
And at 6, I went with Usher, Confessions. At 6.
Okay. Usher cracks the top 10 for you.
Yes. That's arguably in his category of music, that's arguably the best album in his category.
Yeah, definitely. It is, definitely.
So I feel like for it to be that, it should get some love.
No, I'm not mad at that. I almost wanted to put R. Kelly in my top 10, but he'll be in my top 20. But I definitely have Confessions over any R. Kelly album. Although R. Kelly has a better body of music, I think Confessions is one of the best albums that I've
Yeah, no.
ever heard.
Listen, R. Kelly is the king of R&B. He just has the asterisk of everything.
Yeah,
Like, realistically, if that wasn't a a thing, R. Kelly would still be king.
correct.
He'd still be king.
That's a
No
fact.
offense to Usher. Usher is very talented, but it's just R. Kelly when it comes to that.
Yeah,
That's the man right there.
right. All right, so from 5 to 1, we get into when it comes to me, what's personal to me. What means a lot to me.
Okay.
So at number 5, I got Purple Rain, Prince.
Okay.
At number 4, I got The Blueprint.
Okay.
At 3, one of my favorite albums, and I almost had it number 2. But Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. I fucking love that album.
Okay.
Love it to death. Number 2, I think it's biased because number 2 has shaped my life.
Okay.
Number 2 shaped my rapping ability. Like number 2 for the longest, I could have sworn that I was gonna be the next Kanye West. So for me, number 2 is The College Dropout.
Okay. College Dropout, number 2.
And number 1, I think the greatest piece of musical art to ever be composed. Without a shadow of a doubt, I said it earlier, I don't care what fucking genre you put it in, it's still number 1. And number 1 is Michael Jackson, Thriller.
Okay. We have similar things on our list. But now I'm gonna give you my 5 to 1. At my number 5, Marshall Mathers LP at number 5. At number 4, I went Get Rich or Die Trying at number 4. At number 3, All Eyes on Me, Tupac. Number 3. At number 2, it's always gonna be top 5 locks for me. Purple Rain by Prince.
Okay.
At number 2, and then at number 1, Michael Jackson, Thriller.
See, the thing is, I don't hate none of these albums, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love Get Rich or Die Trying, and I'll never say anything bad about it. All Eyes on Me, I'll never say anything bad about it, although I'm not the biggest Pac fan.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem this is back when I liked him. Back when I actually enjoyed listening
Unfortunately,
to him.
that's the time when he was, most fans say when he was on the drugs is when they liked him more, and that's around the time when he was dealing with the drug stuff at that time.
And
when he was doing those albums.
And that's when I enjoyed him. So I ain't mad at him because I like them all. Other than out of that crop, that 5 to 3, I almost put Get Rich or Die Trying on there. It was like on the outskirts, like right on the outskirts. Eminem will never be on the top of any of my list ever in life.
That's ridiculous.
And I ain't mad at Pac. I'm not mad at Pac. I'm definitely not mad at Prince because it was like I kept shifting Prince. It's like this album too fucking good.
Purple Rain is like he did the album and he got a movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so fucking good. It's like I kept shifting it, but I'm like, I'm hating on it, but I know what albums that I love. So like that means more to me than Purple Rain. But it's such a fucking great album, such a great time in music. You cannot have it when it comes to a top 10 list.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That movie was amazing. When I first seen because I seen the movie before I actually heard the
Right.
album. I seen the
Right.
movie. Then I
Yeah.
heard the music. I was
Right.
doing that shit, man. DVD was just popping. Mom got that Purple Rain DVD. You hear that? That DVD, man.
John was hooked.
That shit was legendary, man. My man Prince.
No, that's a fact.
That's my guy right there.
That's a fact. But I definitely take your list over the shit they just put out. I ride with your list 7 days out of the week before I ride with Apple's list. So
Yeah.
for that,
I just feel like, because there's also, I feel like this. Jay, I think Jay has 3 albums that you could consider top 10 worthy.
Yeah.
Even if you don't put him top 10, I think he has 3 albums that you could consider top 10.
That you could put it definitely in the conversation.
Yes. Obviously, Biggie Ready to Die is another top 10 worthy album. So it's like this albums where it's like it makes it a little hard. It's like, damn, leaving that shit out. Shit. Oh man.
Right.
Nas Illmatic is another album.
Yeah.
I know it's more rap, but that's a really great album.
Right.
But I don't know.
This.
Obviously, you got the R. Kelly, we got the R. Kelly work.
Look, man. Y'all can't have music conversations without talking about Kev. Just like you can say he a nut ass nigga and we don't fuck with him, but you can't leave him out of the conversation. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. No,
because I agree with y'all. He a nut ass nigga. He a weird ass nigga. We don't respect nothing he did. He need to be in jail. All that shit. But I can't have a music conversation talking about the greats and not put him in it. That's just what it is.
Album-wise, yeah. I just feel like there's been some good albums though. There's been some very, very good albums over the just the lifespan of music.
So out of, let's say like the last decade, what album do you have that just like lives with you?
So from 2014 to now?
Yeah. Is there any album that's just like
I can think of one right now. Our soundtrack, our LA soundtrack, Kendrick Damn.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Kendrick Damn.
Bro, yo, when we was in LA, bro.
That was our soundtrack.
We played that shit. Yo, it just dropped. We played that shit literally all day, every day.
Yeah, we was vibing in LA, bumping Kendrick the whole time.
Yeah.
This
entire
it wasn't we ain't doing our it's crazy, we ain't doing it on purpose, but it's just like the album just came out and
this shit was fire.
Yeah, it was dope. So it's like that's one album I could think of, like damn. Shit, off me like being a fan of that album, that's my favorite Kendrick album ever.
Yeah.
It's Damn. Damn is my favorite Kendrick album ever.
I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you because I think that's my favorite Kendrick album too. And again, the crazy thing is, it's so synonymous with a time in my life.
Yeah, we was in LA. We had a fun time in LA.
Yeah, it was like the soundtrack to a moment, big moment in my life.
Life was good when we was in LA, man.
Yeah, it was. It was smooth, bro. Bro, it was so smooth. We were chilling, like
relaxing, walking around, just enjoying,
Yeah.
That's what I like about vacation. Like vacation, just get away from everything, just enjoy life, live, and then come back to the real world. Everyone deserves a break from the real world.
Yeah. There's 2 albums that I would say in the last decade that I went back to and still go back to a lot. One of them is Solange, Seat at the Table. This is the album that's like very pro-black. And so I just love Solange. And Solange, it grew on me a lot. Like, I really, honestly, I listen to more Solange than I do Beyonce. I enjoy more of Solange's music, and it's not to compare the two, but I'm just like, for who I am, I identify with Solange. It's just more soulful, more pro-black to me. And so I just really enjoy Solange. Another album I really enjoy that go back to, at first I used to listen to Channel Orange a lot, but Blonde is an album that I just grew on me and shit that I love a lot, because there's like a lot of records that, especially with losing my mother, like that kind of it's like a backdrop to that.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Because that album
It's like
dropped.
talking to you, but he's
Yeah,
talking,
exactly.
talking to you.
Exactly. Like certain songs just like keeps her in the front of my mind when I listen to that album and shit. So it's like that's another album that I like. I truly love. Like,
J. Cole make the criteria.
oh
Of
yeah,
Forest Hill
and
Drive.
also Forest Hill Drive, another
That
one,
shit literally 10 years ago.
bro.
Crazy.
And I never listened to another J. Cole album, but that album in particular is a fucking great album.
Forest Hill Drive. Damn, that's crazy. It came out 10 years ago. Time
You heard
flies.
that Grippy song? You heard Grippy?
Yes, I heard it. He tried to, emulate Cash Cobain. Cash Cobain got his little moment going on right now, and he tried to, emulate
Yeah.
it. Instead of J. Cole should have just approached it like J. Cole, but he tried to emulate the artist. It's not terrible, but it's just
Cash
not
Cobain,
him.
Cash Cobain been cooking. And I like Cash Cobain for being Cash Cobain. But Cole, for us to see the sucky shit you did, and then the next time we hear you, I call it Grippy. Grippy.
What he did wasn't really sucker shit. It's just,
Bro. He went out bad. The light skins went out bad. Black niggas is up 300 points because of these two light skinned niggas.
He just, he just got the heads up, like, yo, shit about to get deep, man. Me, we really got the issues like that.
Yeah. He got out like, bro, I really don't dislike you. Y'all niggas about to go somewhere that I ain't really on. Like,
I'm about out. Y'all go at it. I fuck with both of y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing there because, again, Kendrick ain't dissing.
yeah.
Well, Jake kind of took a shot at Cole, but
Yeah.
Kendrick didn't. But
all I know is that Grippy shit is trash. I don't like it. So
it's just not a Cole verse. But shout out to Cole for giving a artist that's on the rise a verse. That's in Cole's.
But that's what Cole do though. Cole ain't afraid to get on different sounds and fuck with people on the come up and shit. I just like when Cole still be himself on these other kids, on the other artist sounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? He usually knows how to find his pocket that's still true to him in other people's worlds.
I just think he felt like if he would have went the J. Cole approach, it just wouldn't have fit. If he just went how he would have rapped on that. So
I think that's the beauty in Cole though. He makes it work. He makes it work on other people's shit.
He's chilling, man. The fall off, the next album, the fall off, and then
definitely he living it. He's living those words correctly because nigga, this album better be fucking out of this world.
Man, we gonna see, man. I still have faith in Cole. The talent is there.
We gonna cover it. We gonna break down the album.
The talent is there. I don't agree with the apology. He could have just, but at the end of the day, he still dropped 7 minutes show. If he would have given the apology without no record in response, it's like, damn, he would have really went out bad. I don't think he really went out bad.
He deleted the song.
But it's hip hop. But where they talking about certified, and stuff like that.
He a fan.
6ix9ine God, man. So
OV Ho.
So
Cole like, no, I'm out of this one.
J. Cole riding his bike, chilling right now.
Right through Manhattan and shit.
Well, with that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another Shitty Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Zeph, and we are out.